Tycoon to EMD Share. You have clearance for final approach. EMD Share. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers.
Good evening, campers, and welcome back to Ixion. I'm Commander Exorcist, and this is Chapter 3, Episode 6, and we are very close to opening up Sector 4. We've got a few things to take care of, primarily building power supplies. Well, so we need power, and we're going to have to at least add one more solar cell before we can actually open up Sector 4. We're still thawing out bodies. As weird as that sounds, it's still a thing we're doing. And still working to make sure that we have enough housing for them. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the playthrough. We are cruising right along. Chapter 3 has been much easier than Chapter 4, and largely due to the fact that I think we've learned the different systems that we need to handle. One of the things I wanted to do is see here. Do I have... So we're going to put a polymer plant in this sector. Ooh, right there is beautiful. So we need a polymer plant because we need to be able to produce polymers at an accelerated rate. I don't think I'm going to put a polymer plant in Sector 4. I think that 2 will be enough to get us what we need. But at the moment, we are in desperate need of something to improve our polymer output. Let's take a look at the system map. So the solar storm is long gone, which is great. We have one of our science ships out here collecting science. Let's let them finish that up here real quick. Okay, so they have taken all the science points. So let's go back. Let's see here. The batteries. Anything we can do to those? Oh, let's increase our battery capacity. We've got a lot of technology. I have got to pay better attention to that because there's no reason we should not be constantly researching batteries for things. So we've got our colonists being thawed out. We just recently passed 25% of the 2,000 that we need, 523 pods, which means we've added 523 people to the workforce here aboard the Tycoon, which has worked out a lot better than I expected. Especially since we started assigning people to the different sectors automatically. So we're going to try to build... So my goal is to build one more solar panel before we start working on Sector 4. That could happen in this episode. It may not. I'll say this. If it doesn't happen in this episode, it will 100% happen in the next episode, assuming that something crazy doesn't happen. And this is Ixion after all. So... way more workers than we need. Sector 1 can take more population. So we've got plenty of additional housing units for folks, which is good. Do we have carbon? Yes, we do. No, we don't. We don't have a carbon storage unit. Okay, that's fixable. That. And we need to start bringing ice. So I wonder if that's something that needs to be... Well, no, it's out there. It's out there. And it's close to... Ooh, okay. So why are we not mining ice? Is that just because our priorities are weird or what? Alright, so we've got number 5 there. So this one's going to hold that. Let's change our...
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see where it is and what we need to do to it. Okay, so nothing for us to do. So these require workers. That's fine. 2, 3. All 3 of these are gonna haul ice. That's one of the requirements for getting out of here. So at least we'll have the storage capacity for them. Well, at least 300 of them. Now let's go ahead and put 5 out here. I don't remember which orientation I used. So we'll do this. Here we go. So that way we'll have all of the ice storage necessary to fulfill our mandate. And just like with Sector 3, Sector 4 will have a alloys production plant. So we're good there. Oh, that produces 5? Oh, that's cool. So between the two, that's 10 polymers per cycle. So that's that might even be worth putting in the next sector as well, so that we have 3 polymer factories working. But there we go. So we've got plenty of storage room for our ice that needs to be stored. And we have no batteries, though. So there's no batteries here. Let's take care of our precarious battery situation here. Alright. So I know that's a lot of alloys, but this is a requirement. So as we get our sectors up and running, we desperately need to make sure that our batteries are working properly. And the tech lab. Yeah, let's improve our tech lab, and then we'll do the research, because it'll boost their research speed. I gotta say, I'm very excited that the solar storm is gone. Although that doesn't mean that we're done with potential chaos. It does help with my mood. So let's see what's going on out here. This is the crew of the light bulb. P-51's atmosphere has an extremely high gas concentration. We are navigating through an almost semi-liquid environment. The tremendous pressure is putting the resistance of our suits to the test. We've reached a core. We are preparing to sortie out towards what appears to be a collection of geysers, the area that provided the environmental data. No, we're gonna leave. I'm sorry, and people may disagree with that, but I mean, we lost the Bergson earlier because of something like that, and I just really don't want to take the risk of losing another science ship because of some stupid accident on a planet surface. It's just not what I'm looking for. So here we got our first batteries going up. And I think we'll just fill up the empty space with roads. Give people a little bit of a better access corridor to things. So there goes our second battery. So no matter what we install on this area of the station, we should have plenty of battery support. We're at 124 alloys. We need, I think it was 225. Yeah, so we'll need 500 polymers to be able to build the full set of Class 5 solar panels, which is fine. And we also have another technology that I think we either could research, or we don't have it yet. And that is, fusion station. So, transfers 15 ice. One of these, I guess we haven't researched it.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
But there's a fusion station that you can research. So we could have a fusion reactor. Man, that waste center is very, very tempting, but it is huge, and it takes up a lot of power too. All right, let's research the next one here. And our science ship has reached its destination. Let's see what's going on here. They've landed on P-42. Planet is bathed in more toxic yellow haze. That seems to be kind of the way of things in the galaxy out here, is yellow haze. They've noted the presence of a few species of bacteria. We'll return later. Not really interested in establishing a colony at this point. How are we doing here? So we've got 150 in stasis. We're at 5. Man, I think we may have to. I think we may have to open up another cryo. People are starving in Sector 3? Oh, that sucks. That sucks that we don't have the room for the mushroom thing. One crew member is starving. How odd. So how much does this mushroom thing take up? So it takes up 2 of those spots. So let's do this. Let's build... Whoops. Sorry, like that. Oh no. Wait, stop. Cancel that. Really? There's no room? So let's dismantle this one. And then dismantle this road. Okay, so now we're going to build 2 more factories here. Okay. One of these is going to be food, and the other is going to be alloys, because we're going to dismantle these buildings. And I'm sure I'll get a big notice that everyone's starving, but that'll be fine. We'll get it taken care of in a moment, because we're going to build one of those mushroom walls over there. You will eat the bugs and the mushrooms. Is there any way we can upgrade these insect farms? Let's see here. Let's go with that. Focus a little bit on our food production here. So we are kind of in a moment of balance and creation. So we're building onto what we have, our existing infrastructure, and trying to provide for our people so that they don't die. Man, that's so close. It's one off. You know what? I see what to do. Let's do this. I know this is gonna put us down for a minute, but if it's one off, come on. Okay, so it's gone. If it's one off, that just means that, yeah, we only need to dismantle that road. And we're good to go. Excellent. And now we can build the mushroom wall. Oh, it's disgusting food. Aboard the Tycoon, my friends. Insect farm. We're gonna have fully upgraded insect farms. Where's that mushroom one? Here. What do we got here? Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so we've got to research that one in order to get more for the others. How do we people starve? How do I have one person still starving? And we're starting to get tight though. So we're gonna switch this for a little bit. Let's switch this for a little bit so we can get Sector 1 up and running. Do they have a mushroom farm? Did I put one over there? I thought I installed one of these mushrooms. Yeah, here it is in Sector 2. Okay. Wow, that is not enough battery power for 5 cycles. That's pretty crazy.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
What kind of accident did we have? I don't see anything. Huh, maybe my mind's playing tricks on me. Yeah, this whole food situation is going to be interesting as we get closer, because we're only at 615. $615 out of 2,000. We're definitely going to have to open a new cryo center too. We'll do that once we get our next sector online. So our next sector will most likely have its own cryo center. Got our batteries going up there. I'm enjoying this part because this is the, kind of the city building aspect of it that I expected. So yeah, it does kind of calm down here toward the end. Well, I don't know if this is the end. I know there's 4 chapters to this game. We may be approaching the end. We'll have to see. Fortunately, the Tycoon's not just going to randomly explode like I had kind of feared it would at one point. I know there was some points where we were pretty strapped for resources, and it was a little stressful, but I think hopefully, at least for now, a lot of that has passed by. I love the industrial aesthetic, though. Like, you really... The design is really cool. I think I see an empty space here. Is that? Nope. Okay. So it's going to stay an empty space. And I think, at least temporarily... Okay. And then... Oh, okay. So, there's a tier 2 battery. Whoops. We're going to beat this game with all tier 1 technologies, I hope. That would be fun. I mean, I'd be fine with it. Let's check on Sector 1, see how they're doing. I don't want them to be completely overburdened. They're at 388, so they can handle at least another 50 or 60. Stability's neutral. I'll take stability neutral. But yeah, everyone's got like in the 400s at this point, and Sector 1's been kind of chilling out and relaxing with a lower count. So is that what happened? I think we ran out of storage space. No? What do you mean this building storage? Did we run out of room to where we can't produce that waste treatment center? We did, didn't we?
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
I mean, is that what needs to be? Oh, okay. So that's what was wrong. Got it. That makes sense. Now we're moving along. An accident in Sector 1. That's a... Hey, you guys aren't getting away with that, though. No excuses. No excuses from the lot of you. 643 out of 2,000. 13 crew members were injured. Jeez. So much going on. Alright, so we have just over five cycles of power available for Sector 3. And I think Sector 3 is approaching its maximum capacity. We might be able to add one more insect farm, and I think that probably is going to be it. Because it doesn't look like there's... We may add some more storage modules. It'll be cool to have more storerooms. So, maybe room for a battery there. And then, let's pause real quick. Oh, that takes away the insect farm option. Yeah, So we don't need this. And we don't need a battery at the moment. So we've gotten to build up a little bit, so that's good. I mean, it looks good. It's getting there. See our little Dolos employees mindlessly wandering around. I mean, I would kind of criticize them for being part of this expedition, but they've, they chose to be here. Dolos dude's head. All right, and next. Gateway. Ooh, let's do that. I'm all about reduction. And then forget that. Let's do this. Because we are about to we're about to be able to afford our next solar panel, which means we won't get Sector 4 opened this episode, but we will get our next solar panel. We're also going to research some upgrades that will reduce the costs of solar panels and at the same time improve their output. I mean, you just can't go wrong with that kind of boost at this point. So here in about a minute or so, we'll have the technology that we need, hopefully, to be able to afford to put together our next set of solar panels. All right, 224. I think that's enough. I think that's what we need. Oh, we're well over it. So yeah, we desperately need our next set of solar panels. So resources are being delivered. Wow, and it's going up quick too. 47. We'll stick around. Well, this will get done well before the episode's over, I'm sure. There goes our polymer count. Oh, and the next technology, solar panels. So, solar panel power production increase. So that's definitely something that we need to know about or need access to. It's a good thing that the hull doesn't drop during the resource collection phase. It actually waits till the realistic moment when the crew would be putting these things on the side of the Tycoon. All right, so they are being constructed at this point. And trying to see if we could identify them, but not seeing anything initially. It may become more apparent as they get larger or get closer to completion. Jeez, 84. I mean, what a crazy amount of damage that we're taking. Ooh, more solar panel output research. We'll take it. Almost there. Man, I don't see these this time. That's okay, though. Almost there. All right, so we're 148. So that means that next time that we come back to the Tycoon, we will be ready to open Sector 4 and get that baby underway, because we are running out of room And we need to open up a second. Running out of room for food storages to begin with. They're at 423. Probably going to take them up to 450, which is fine. Might even take them higher because we're going to need to transfer 40 people from one of these sectors to Sector 4 when we get to there. And so that is where we are going to leave it tonight. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with me. We are moving right along here in Chapter 3. It's a little slow, but that's okay because we're doing this methodically. We are continuing to research and improve our technology and build the Tycoon up to where it can effectively support the mission. One thing we might have to do, we'll talk about it in the next episode, is potentially destroy some of this stuff here and realign it or find better ways. Like, it would be great to put these people in cells and be able to throw in some more food production. So that's some stuff that we've got to discuss later on. And we did build a big battery system here and more food support in Sector 3 as we get ready to open Sector 4 in the next episode. Hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'm Commander Exorcist. Take care, fly safe, and I will see you out there. Good night, everybody.